Hey, I'm Flo Nicolas, the non-boring lawyer. So where do I even start? I mean, oh my God, my background is so diverse, but I'm a lawyer. I call myself business savvy, tech savvy, and I'm a tech startup founder. I love all things technology, from legal tech to the metaverse to you name it, biotech, artificial intelligence. So I'm really kind of excited today because I've been seeing all this buzz going on about the metaverse, creating avatars, because I want to look like Halle Berry as an avatar. So I'm excited to explore the metaverse and kind of see what all this hype is all about.
Absolutely. And then Stephen Herrera back again for episode 2. Very excited to be here with my good friend Flo. I am a relative newcomer to the metaverse. Got some of my introduction from online research, some from tooling around online, and thought it'd be a great place, like I said in the last episode, to take a walk with friends and talk about legal tech. Uh,
Yeah.
so we got dropped. It took us about, what was that, 15 minutes to even find each other.
Yeah.
This is not
Yeah.
this is not where I want to try and find people for a conference space. Uh,
No, no. I think a search box is needed. Like, can I have a search box
I
that I can put my name, or search for somebody? Someone can search for my name, I should say, and they'll be able to immediately see where I am, and just drop to, you know, where I am. And it just makes it easier. And I don't have to spend 2 hours looking for someone, right?
could not agree. We can even like look at your profile here, but I agree. And I think there can be privacy settings. I don't think it has to be something where people can just find you wherever you are in this,
Exactly.
harass you, but you can
Yeah.
add friends, things like that, things that make intuitive sense. But
Right.
as of
No,
now,
I agree with that. Oh, you know what? What about an option that says find me?
right.
And then you
Love
can either enable it or disable it, or maybe have the ability where you can have your network of people who are able to easily find you. And then you can
totally,
block out other people.
totally agree. And especially for if you want to follow me over here, um, we can go over to this Vodafone building as long as we don't get picked up by that tram. I know that
Yeah.
happened to us earlier. Um,
Oh,
we
I gotta walk. Oh, it's gonna catch me.
uh-oh,
All right, hold on. No, I'm going to walk to where you are. Oh, you're
beautiful,
going the other way.
beautiful. We can check out what Vodafone is. But no, I totally agree. And I think that if Metaverse in any of its iterations wants to make itself a replacement for things like Zoom, things like Teams, it needs to have a content sharing aspect. Something where I can do a PowerPoint presentation in the room. And I know there are iterations of that, but making it a little more accessible might be the next step too.
Yeah, my choice of words would be more like user friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, I feel like I've dropped into, oh my God, what is that game my kids play that's on Xbox?
Oh, Minecraft?
Yes, I kind of
Yeah.
feel like I've dropped into like a Minecraft
Right.
world.
Right.
Um,
Right.
but yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. But I think I'm wondering if there's probably a whole different vibe to this if we had the VR glasses on.
I definitely think so. I definitely think so. Because imagine giving a presentation on contracts and on
Yeah,
contract tech over something like this, where you can really see it right in front of you.
yeah, you can see right in front of you. Yeah, see, that's the thing is like I'm right now, this is like struggling to keep up with you. Like you definitely are a pro. And I'm like
Oh,
running behind.
it is only from spending probably a good hour and a half relearning how computers work, trying to do this with Kat and Gina
Yeah.
recently. I don't know if I want to go into the land of the dead right over here, but we can maybe go around it right into this little space. I don't know if you're still with me. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, you're, oh, I passed right by you. You're going like so fast. There we go. Um, oh,
Art gallery. Well, we can check out some NFT. Do you want to hop over to another spot in the metaverse?
Yeah, sure. I think I've lost you. You went somewhere and oh, there you
It
are.
pulled me out into the map. So it's 37 comma negative 114.
Okay, I gotta figure out where that is. So
It'll take
37, 114. Yeah, so this is, I mean, it's definitely a whole different world to get
right.
used to.
Well, it's also asking a lot of people to invest. I mean, either getting the VR headsets, getting set up as a company. I mean, I know DXC was doing a virtual office space. I think the headsets run anywhere from like $250 to like 7,000 to 8,000. I
Oh
mean,
my gosh.
yeah, it's kind of something else.
Okay, there
Look
we
at
go.
us now. I think what we should explore, and to kind of spoil for people, what we're talking about is doing another joint show with us, Kat, Casey, and then a mystery guest that we'll talk about later. But I think we should explore some of the more office type spaces. Now that we've gotten a look at
Right.
this, I think we should look at. I know that Microsoft Teams is exploring into what they're calling Microsoft Mesh, uh,
Yeah.
which is more of a collaborative workspace, professional type environment rather than the golf club, whatever is going on.
Right.
And I think that is probably where more legal tech will happen, more contracting work, more maybe even litigation conferencing. I don't know.
Right. I think this one will be a lot difficult for a lot of people to get used
Oh,
to be
totally.
honest. Yeah. I can definitely see people who are just really on the basic level of tech that if this is not deemed user friendly, it's going to be a quick no for them in terms of
Totally.
utilizing this.
And I wonder what kind of investment it'll take for it to arrive at a user-friendly place.
Yeah,
Up on
yeah,
this, I think we can go up a floor.
yeah, and that's the thing is so. Let me see here. Oh, so I can click the different floors. Where do we want to go? Second floor?
I think you have to hop on the green. Oh, it took just you. Gotcha. Here we go. And these
Okay.
are all the NFT that you can purchase. And I was seeing it wants to set up an Ethereum wallet. 50 fashion tickets. I don't have enough fashion tickets. That's not surprising.
So this is a place where you can shop.
You can shop for outfits. You can go to whatever Studio Sparkles is. And I think it's good. Part of the reason that I had suggested with Kat and Gina and then with us, why I thought Decentraland was a good starting point is technically the land here is more valuable than in any other metaverse. But I
Oh
think
wow.
we get set up in Sandbox. I think that's where most of the commercial office space is happening. So I think once we kind of get this figured out, then we'll be able to navigate there a little more easily.
Yeah, I think like with anything that's new, there's going to be like a learning curve, right? Like
Right.
you really have to take the time to learn how to use this. I'm sure for the pros that use this on a regular, this is like nothing for them. They're able to easily navigate in and out of different locations, probably do searches on the map,
Right.
and where we're experimenting and just kind of learning the ins and outs, it's going to feel complicated.
Right.
Um,
Is there a
so
world where you could imagine having an office in any of these?
No.
Yeah. No, I absolutely hear you. Having all this ESI just floating around, everything you say is digitally stored.
Yeah. It's I think it's gonna take a lot to get used to because yes, I get it with COVID. It really, kind of drove people online and to become a lot more digital.
Right.
But this here, even for someone like me, who I consider myself to be, tech savvy, this is like a whole different realm. This
Totally
is
agree.
like just trying to comprehend what's going on is that's something else right now.
Couldn't agree
So
more. Do we want to hit one more spot before we call it good?
yeah, no, that's fine. Should we go to another floor?
Let's even hop into the map and maybe see if we can find somewhere. I want to see if there's somewhere more commercial. Every place that I looked up before we started seems to either be closed or something like that. But let's try at 6262 Soho Plaza.
Okay.
Or even better, let's go to Las Vegas. Negative 61, comma 62. It's like at the top left of the map.
Okay. You said, what is it?
Negative 61, comma 62.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, although I love technology,
This
this
is a
is throwing the
downvote from us.
devil off. There's still a lot that I have to learn, and which is good, right? And this is one of the things that I encourage, Stephen, is for people to be curious. Don't be afraid to learn. And even if it's confusing and you're not getting it, like I am right now, and you found me, thank
I
goodness.
found you.
But that's okay. That's okay, right? Because look at me, I finally found where I was supposed to be. It might have taken a long time, but that's okay. It's all baby steps.
That's all legal tech too. I mean, every single new thing feels so off
Yeah.
that what can we do but kind of go along for the ride?
Yeah. I think, with legal tech, I think this whole metaverse is a great analogy because what a lot of people always say is that there's so much, it's confusing.
Right.
And for me, there's so much going on in the metaverse that it is confusing. So I think I can definitely see people's other lawyers' perspective that tend to say that. But I think comes down to what we just said earlier, is that it's one of those things where you're gonna find a spot in this universe where
Right.
you fit and it makes sense. And it's the same thing with legal tech. Whether you're looking for, e-discovery tools, that's your thing. That's what you've got to figure out. Whether you're looking for contract management, that's your thing, and you've got to figure it out. So it's a large space, but you've got to figure out what you're looking for in that space for it to make sense.
Totally agree. Totally agree. How about we? Oh, I just got run over. I think that's the perfect way to sign off. I know we got another episode coming with Kat and, like I said, a mystery guest, and I'm very excited to explore now that I feel like we've gotten a good sense of what this looks like and that
Yeah.
this might not be our space. I think it'll be exciting to hop in as a group and see what might be a more fitting place for legal tech business to happen.
Right. And if Kat is on, hopefully she can help me navigate a little better, because
He's our
totally
resident
thing.
expert. Right. Well, it has been great having you on, Flo. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to be here.
You have a good one. We'll see you next time.
Thanks.